Hey there, and thank you for joining me. Today I want to talk about the truth and myths about HIV. Even today, I get personal questions in my own life about the disease. So here we go. First, I want to reveal, which a lot of people don't even know, that the HIV AIDS ribbon is red, which I'm wearing right here. I've discussed it with people at work and around, and they didn't know that. I actually display one in the back of my vehicle. So I'm going to start by answering questions that I've gotten recently. Is there a cure for HIV? And that's a flat out no. Do I take meds every day? Yes, I do, and I will have to take it for the rest of my life until there is an eventual cure, which I hope in this lifetime. So what is the difference between HIV and AIDS? There is a difference because some asked, what are the differences? HIV stands for Human Immunodeficiency Virus. It's a virus that attacks the body's own immune system. If it's not treated, it can lead to AIDS. Now that's where your CD4 count, which is other words, white blood, drops down to a number of below 200. Now, if you're in that state of AIDS, you can get out of it by getting treatment, and then it'll change back to HIV. So there's the differences. So I was reading online recently that there's still that myth going on that you can catch HIV by just making out. And that's not true. There's not enough virus in the saliva to be able to transmit. It's impossible. It'll never happen. It's been proven again and again. So here's some truths. HIV can transmit through the blood, semen, vaginal fluid, which I want to cover this for a minute. Many heterosexual men have come to me in my channel commenting saying they're worried that they've gotten HIV from their female partner, which is very rare. It's much harder to get it that way. You maybe have to have a tear, like a cut on your penis, and then she has to be with a heavy viral load. So, I mean, I wouldn't really worry. And also, the virus cannot live outside of the body for very long. I mean, I believe it's seconds. Now, you can challenge me on that. Google says that it can and not, but I would not worry. The higher risks are drug users, anal sex, usually men having sex with other men, and you can easily tear the anal wall, and then you can get it transmitted through that way. And lastly, breast milk. If under treatment and undetectable, it is a rare chances, slim to none. Myth number 2, you can get HIV through oral sex, and that's very rare. Now, they say by using a barrier method like PrEP, you can pretty much eliminate the risk. Myth number 3, you can't get HIV through birth control. Now, this is the first time I ever heard of this, and there's no match to HIV. I personally never heard of this one. Again, like I said, repeating myself. Same goes for IUD patches and rings. So, I thought I heard it all, but apparently not. Myth number 4, HIV and AIDS are the same thing. I kind of talked about that earlier. I get why people might get confused because HIV and AIDS is linked together a lot for many years, and I even say it sometimes. But yeah, they are very two different things. You can live a healthy and productive life with HIV. I'm living proof. I go kayaking, I love to fly my drone, I do all sorts of things normal in my life. Nothing's holding me back. So I hope I'm an inspiration to you all, especially people living with HIV, to never give up. Stay on treatment. As long as you keep visiting your specialist and your doctors, you'll be good. Just don't ignore it. So I came across recently on this international HIV AIDS face group, they're linked again. I was diagnosed a few weeks ago. Is it safe to play with myself? And this guy's from Atlanta, and I'm not sure if he was joking, but I had to reply to this. I just simply said, have at it, dude. Go nuts, because I want you to do that. Feel free to explore your body and enjoy. There's absolutely no risk whatsoever, and I'm wondering if he's really joking or not, but doesn't matter. It was fun to share with him and comment back and forth for a bit. So the truth is, if you're undetectable, you cannot pass the virus through intercourse. And medications have gone such a long way, and you'd have to worry if you're not using condoms about other STIs. Okay, take that into account. But don't live in fear with someone who's undetectable with HIV, because they're not going to give it to you. So with all the myths out there about HIV or AIDS, I hope to alleviate some of that with some education and sharing, and this is kind of a fun way. I know you can Google anything you want and figure it out yourself. This is kind of a fun way, and I get to just join with my viewers and just share. I love it. So that's all the time I have for today, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and please remember to like and subscribe and tap that notification bell to be notified. Until next time, Michael K here. Take care, everyone.